Base stealing isn't just about speed. Technique and timing must be developed and honed.
We are just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Gio Gonzalez will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's putting together an outstanding season on the mound. I mean, anytime you have an ERA in the low 3s, you've had a solid year. He's taking care of his own business. He's pitching deep in games and giving his team a chance to win every time he goes out. And I think the same will be today. He's going to give them an opportunity to win this game because he'll pitch well.
Jed Jerko.
Hey, nobody!
Hit hard on the ground to third. He'll come home with it. They get the force at the plate. On to first, and they get them both. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great.
At the plate, Steve Cook.
Batting
and as you
third.
can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one.
Stay hot, huh?
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Matt, here we are at the bottom of the first inning. The team has been struggling coming in, and now they find themselves already down 1-0. I think this is more of a mental thing than maybe even physical. They got to turn it around.
And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people.
Batting
He's getting hot.
Right fielder.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Grounded softly to the right. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Rutledge. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Ready for another chance?
The batter,
Steve
third
Cook.
baseman, Steve Cook.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And the pitch. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Digging in for his second at-bat,
Right fielder
Bryce
number
Harper.
34.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Bryce Harper.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Runner goes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. Cook rounds the corner and is headed home. Tag is there by Sanchez, and he is out at the plate.
With 2 outs, I totally understand sending him there, but with only 1 out, you've got to be pretty positive about getting him home safely. Could have been first and third with 1 away, which is a whole lot better than what they're working with now.
Digging in to try it again,
Leading off for
Steve
the Nationals.
Cook. He'll start out the
Third
proceedings
baseman,
against Mike Leake as we
Steve
get the inning underway. Leake into his motion. First pitch on its way. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball. Down the first baseline. Carpenter is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another shot now.
Leading off for
Harrison
St. Louis.
Bayer. He'll start
Right
things
fielder,
out now in the top half of the
Harrison
6th.
There.
To third. Cook is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready once again,
Now batting.
Steve Cook.
Third baseman.
He's singled in 2 trips to the
Steve
plate thus far.
Cook.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Here's the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Come on, man. Get your pitch up
The
there.
1-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Up with it, Sanchez. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Nationals 3. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through and it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Washington Nationals get their 20th home win this year. Fernando Abad earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Washington Nationals: 6 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors.
Time for baseball now on the show.
Now,
as you get a look there at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Tanner Roark will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, he's a very solid starting pitcher, and I'm sure most people know that by now. If you're a manager or a fan or even a teammate, I think you're very confident knowing he's taking the mound for you. If he does his thing, he's going to put together a really nice start out there.
Third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Steve Cook. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Drive that pitch now, eh?
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nobody likes to lose Game 1 of the road trip, but you go on the road thinking, hey, if we can play 500 for the full road trip, we're in good standing. So right now, you're in Game 2 of the road trip, and you know what? If you win today, you're what? 500. So you're actually on goal. That's why this game is a big one for you to be on point.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Ready on 1 and 2. And he got him. A time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
Well, Matt, this is one of those throwback lineups for me. I mean, you're talking about speed from top to bottom. They will bunt. They will hit and run. They'll play that small ball game and go after you. But also, you leave a guy at second.
Striding in once again, Steve Cook. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Cook.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the air out toward right field. Bayer is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. Here now is Chesler Cuthbert. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Number 19.
Hey, nobody away.
Chesler Cuthbert.
Popped high in the air. Cook is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So stepping in, Steve Cook. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Steve Cook.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Go now. One at a time.
1-0 count. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bayer racing back to the track. Leaps, and he made the catch. He took one out of the stands. Santa Maria.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hector Sanchez. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Hey, get him yourself right here. Let's go, baby.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Rutledge will wait on it, and very quickly one gone. Colton Wong will stand in. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Colton Wong.
6 runs, double the amount of hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. On the ground to third. Oh, what a... The throw. He is out. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Trevor Rosenthal is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
44, Trevor Rosenthal.
Into the box, Steve
Leading off for
Cook.
Washington.
They'll see what he can do leading
Third
off the
baseman.
home 8th.
Steve Cook.
Let it fly. Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Hey, make it yours.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Right now.
Grounded back up the middle. Diaz picks it up. 1 away.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The St. Louis Cardinals slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Randall Thompson earns win number 4 on the season. Sun Hwan-Oh earns the save out of the bullpen, his 14th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 6 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 17 men on base. For the Nationals, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes.
Afternoon baseball now from the banks of the Anacostia River in Nationals Park here in Washington. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. Nationals baseball starts right now. Joe Ross is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, for right now, he's just allowing over a base runner per inning. That's very good for a starting pitcher. It tells me that he keeps his team in the game every inning. And really, if you win the innings, you're going to win the game in the end.
So coming to the plate, Steve Cook.
Third.
He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club.
Hey, get your pitch here squared up.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Harold Reynolds, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And Matt, you know, you look at their split right now, but they lost the first game, won the second one, so you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this third game.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one sent foul. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I think everyone's wondering what's up with Bryce Harper. If you remember, he drove in over 100 runs last season, so everyone pretty much expected him to be a huge contributor again this year.
Digging in now, Stephen Piscotty. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
Hey, put him away. Give him your best stuff. Here we go.
Full count. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Speared on the... He goes to first. It's there, and he's out.
Hey, great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Settling in now Steve Cook comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Here we go.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2. Coming to the plate now, Chesler Cuthbert. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Smoke toward third. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Now at the plate, Steve Cook. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Steve Cook.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy with this win.
5-1 the final total in today's game. Adam Wainwright earned his 5th win of the year as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. Joe Ross is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 5 runs.